Z.
I call her Inky, but either way. So I come to meet my mom. Look at my hair. I meet my mom every month. But we were trying to do we're gonna do a high five, and we got super awkward. See, look, let me show me. We're gonna do a high five, and then we went in to do this, and we do the backhand smack, and then we were like, we're just gonna elbow tap. We're just gonna elbow it out, right, Mom? We're just gonna elbow it out.
Elbow it out.
That's what we're doing. So that's what I recommend if you have to get into close proximity with someone that's like at high risk or whatever, because you can be carrying it, Mom, and not even know it. So even though me and my mom are like hanging out, I'm not like hugging my mom. I can keep my guard on, because this is me when I'm in public. That's what I was telling my mom, that bandanas, this is an actual headband that I got from like Claire's some years back, but yes, and she has a face mask. Mama, anytime you're in somewhere today,
Yes.
you better have that on.
Okay.
If someone tells me that they saw you out in public without that on, you're going to wish that you caught coronavirus compared to what I get when I get on you.
Okay.
So, this is what you should be doing. You're an elder, and you have to go out in public if you have to. We recommend that you stay at home. We love you, old people. We want you to hang out a little bit longer, okay? If you have to go out, put your damn mask on. Wash your hands. Get your ass home quickly. Stay safe out there. I love my mom. Hey. What? Yeah? No? No, I didn't. I would have known. I would have known. Love you. They're like a craft store, and they're still open, but you have to call and find out what their hours are.
Repstein? Maybe you can get everything you want from Walmart. I don't know.
Just wanted to show you guys some artwork at a local place. Which is called Painting with a Twist, where they do painting while they sip on wine, which I think is just such a cool idea. But as you can see, every week they do it. I'm not sure what nights they do it, but I really, that piece over there with the fire and the moon, and I want to get my hands on some of those pieces with the Baby Yoda. You see the Baby Yoda. So just thought I'd show you guys that while I was out and about. Oh, I gotta back up. I gotta back up quite a bit to get the whole thing. It says, when will we wake? And I'll take you over there in a minute and write, how will we rise? And you can apparently say, yeah, no, I want to see. That's kind of cool. And this is wake. I have to put my sunglasses on so that I can see, because it's so bright out today. So hopefully I will be able to see that I'm taking good pictures, because the glare is so bad in my phone. I'm just gonna walk you guys around it. It's actually not many, there's nobody here right now actually other than me and Annie and my my babe. So, now I see what you were laughing at. It says, Epstein didn't kill himself. Chinese virus. So just as many people are kind, people are also cruel. So I'm going to pause this real quick so I can leave mine on there, and then I'll come back. And so that's what I wrote. And it says, I will continue to rise by truth seeking and spreading the word thereafter through love and compassion and understanding until we are all free. Bingo, bango. Babe. Let's see what's better. Let's get her like that. And then. Look how bright it looks even on the camera. Look.
I'm not a big fan of these pictures. I'm not a big fan of the pictures.
Dang it.
I can only take it easy. There's too many. Just take it easy. Too easy. This is the problem.
The other day, my buddy and I were talking about the way they've been reporting the coronavirus stuff, and like, it got me thinking, like, well, I wonder how many people like die every day in the United States before all this happened, because they don't report, like, they just don't report every single death that happens. So it got me thinking, like, well, I wonder how many people die every single day in the United States. So, which led me to this other really weird thing that I did not know about, and it's called a death clock. Yeah, it's a real thing. You can go to this website called www.IndexMundi, that's MUNDI.com, and it gives you real-time live clocks that will tell you how many people have died for just about anywhere in the world, which is kind of weird. So I'm going to go and click on, you can also get birth clocks and population clocks. So, and this is based on like a number of different sources. So, yeah, here in a second I'll read that for you, how they do that. Okay, so note. Okay. But anyway, so the average average number of deaths for the United States as of like March of 2018, because they still hadn't got the figures in for 2019, and obviously their numbers are going to be way different after 2020 because of this pandemic. But that is what I want you to know. That is what is important to take into consideration when you hear the numbers every day on the news. Okay, so the average number of deaths as of March of 2018 for people in the United States, this is deaths all across the board, you're elderly, you're sick, car accidents, whatever, every day was 7,452. Okay? So, make note of that. Then I want you to know that it is 7:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States, And the number of deaths in the United States today so far. Now this doesn't say that they're all coronavirus or whatever. This is just deaths, period. Number of deaths today, period. 6,408. So that's not even the average number of people that normally die in this country every day before this pandemic happened was 7,452 people every single day. That's not hourly, that's not weekly, that's every single day in the United States before this pandemic. The average number was 7,452. And today's number, let's go right back to that just so you can see how quick the clock jumps, is 6,411. Okay? 12. $13. So if you take that in consideration, see, that's why another reason why I don't like. It's weird that they have that. It's also cool that they have it because it's really informational. But again, it's so creepy that I don't like watching it. But I just wanted you guys to know that just because they're getting on the news and they're saying, oh my God, somebody died from coronavirus, A, doesn't mean that that is true. B, it doesn't mean that the coronavirus isn't real. But C, it also doesn't mean that it's not real or that it is or whatever. You know what the hell I'm saying. But that's what I want people to know. It's like just because it's like all of a sudden there's just like a mass amount of reporting going on about the number of deaths in this country and maybe possibly every other country. And so I don't know if it's because of the fear mongering that a lot of people are not just doing their due diligence and looking at the numbers because the information is right there. All you have to do is look it up. But again, we are all in this together. We do have elderly in this country. And regardless of whether or not you believe it or you think it's a hoax or whatever, there are other people out there that do believe it. And there are people that may or may not have lost a loved one due to said COVID-19. The COVID-19, and also I want you guys to know that there is a difference. The name COVID-19 is the name of this specific type of coronavirus. So there's many types of coronavirus. COVID-19 is just the one that is going around right now. But SARS is a coronavirus. MERS, and this is not to be confused with MRSA, MERS is a coronavirus as well. And there's also a SARS-2. So I think there was also another COVID, obviously, before this, I do believe. Don't quote me on that because I did not get the numbers on that. However, I did, and I will leave a link for IndexMundi so you can click on, and if you're in another country, you can click and check on the live population, birth, and death clocks for your area. So, again, keep calm because honestly, and this is going to come up in another video because I have so much more to lay on you guys. But I also just want to get some art done because I haven't in a while and it is killing me and I think it might be therapeutic and I can relieve some stress and maybe not go insane at home. Because what it is that I'm normally at home. I'm just not normally at home with people all the time. And now that that's happening, it's causing a lot of anxiety for me. So anyways. But keep calm because I think we all are infected anyway. So that's the shitty part is there's a lot of things they're not telling us about this. And there's a lot of things they're like not totally telling us the whole truth about on this. And so we just need to remember that. And I think if we just looked at it from that standpoint, if we were just like, okay, let's just say we all are infected. That means that one can't infect the other. You see what I'm saying? And then we all realize that we're all infected. We're all carriers anyways. Then we can move forward. So, I hope that helped you get a little better grip on maybe what's going on, if this is affecting you. If this is not affecting you so much, I do understand from at least the looks around things here in my town and other places that I've seen on TV and YouTube. And I also have friends that are in other states in this country, so I've talked to them as well. I have family members that are in other states. I have not had a chance to talk to them yet, but I can check with my mother and see about that. So I have contacts in Tennessee and California, possibly Florida and Georgia, if I just tap into these different resources that I have. So I could, if I really needed to, I could get different reports from all over the place, but at least on the East Coast, and definitely here in North Carolina, we do have a stay-at-home order. We are supposed to be on curfew. I'm pretty sure ours is till the 29th of April. All of the kids' school is it's called virtual school, and they do everything online right now. So essential businesses only are the ones that are supposed to be open. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want people to get up in a roar about it and then get shut down before I get a chance to get over there. But the dang Michael's in my town is still open for pickup. If you order online, they will deliver it out to your car. So I gotta get over there soon because the Hobby Lobbies were open, but people are making a stink about it. And it's like, first of all, people stop being dick bags. Hobby Lobbies, at least one in my area, is big enough to where you can definitely abide by the 6 feet rule that they're recommending that people stay 6 feet apart. So in the Walmarts and all the other grocery stores that I go to, there's little markers on the floor every 6 feet so that people can stay 6 feet apart. Also, people are wearing masks. People are making masks for first responders and stuff like that. So it's good to see people coming together. I hate to see that there are people out there that are being selfish and hoarding because honestly, really and truthfully, if you look at the shelves, every time you go in a store when this stuff isn't going on, there's always more than enough of certain supplies. But it seems like every time somebody gets scared of something, there's like this collective group of fucking hoarders that goes out and they buy up all the shit whatever they say to buy up on TV. And I must have missed the memo where they said buy up all the shit paper. You know, I can understand people buying soap. That's a natural thing. And you want to buy cleaner because, you know, you want to keep stuff clean. But still, you're not going to be cleaning that much. And you shouldn't be using that much cleaner anyways. And then breathing that shit in because that's not good for you in your lungs. Yeah, it's good to clean surfaces and sanitize stuff, but you don't need to be standing and breathing it in. And my thing is, if you're buying that much and you plan on using it, you're probably going to be a dumbass and stand over and breathe it in. So, you know, just saying. When I do, and this is the honest to God's truth, next time I go to Walmart, I can even make a video of it if you'd like, but if there is a sign that says that, like, for example, soap and this hand sanitizer, hold on just a second, let me show you my hand sanitizer I found. And I haven't been able to find any since. There was about, I don't know, I'd say about a half a shelf of these, and they were 98 cents when I first saw them. And it's a foamy hand sanitizer, and it smells like coconuts. It's the shit, right? So the very next day, I went back, and I was going to get another one to give to my sister or my mom, but it said limit one. So I just took my one for the day. I didn't go to any other Walmarts in that area because that didn't occur to me, because when I go out, I have a set list of stuff that I'm getting, and I don't try to venture out into any other stores because it'll cause me to veer off my list, and then it'll just screw everything up. So, but if there's a note saying limit whatever per customer, I will usually take said limit or less than said limit. These were, of course, one that day, so I took the one that it asked me to take, and I didn't get any more. And it also a thing of hand soap, not sanitizer. I bought soap that day. And I do buy one thing of soap every time I'm out, if I can find it, and I will then gift it to somebody, like my sister, my mom, my son's dad, when I go and visit my daughter, if I go and visit her for a while, because it'll be definitely after the order is up, before I even travel out of the county, because I don't want to do stuff like that, because I can understand how stuff is spreading. Every time I hear, like I said, every time I hear a fucking airplane, I'm just like, or like, there's either something they're not telling us, or they're being really stupid and they don't understand how germs spread. But I'm almost sure that if you get on an airplane, that you're one, leaving your county, for two, you're probably leaving your state, and three, you're not germ free because you're not a perfect being that's germless. And nematodes live on us and all around us, so it's just impossible. So you're going to spread the germs from A to B through the plane, and then you're exposing everybody on the plane. So none of that shit makes sense to me. So there's that. So I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, let's see, Buncombe County coronavirus update. It's one of those things I get on the phone all the time. But what I'm going to do now is watch one of my favorite channels because they just uploaded about an hour ago. And that's Woodward TV, what you need to know about cabin fever and human energy. While I mix up some paint. And then I swear I'm going to do a painting. It's going to be a surprise, random. Don't even know the colors yet because I'm not sure I don't know what I've got to work with. It's not dried out or but it's going to be a random spur of the moment. Let's hurry up and knock this shit out because Emma needs to get some painting done quickly. And then get on to some more of the stuff that I've got to talk to you guys about because guys, it's crazy. It's so synchronistic that I can't even begin to explain to you how. Again, it's another one of those things that really, really creeps me out. So let me get some paint mixed up and then we'll do that. And then I will show you exactly what it was that creeped me out. Okay? So we'll be back.